Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining with us. It is Women's View and we are here kama kawaida. We've come na tuko na mengi, like we have a lot that we're going to discuss today. I'm so excited. Very soon you'll see how these conversations are going to help us. Thank you so much. I'm your host Shiro Wangige. Join with us and comment, put everything you want to hear us talk about. Any comment, put it. Our social media handle, we are GBS TV Africa. Our SMS line is 21144. It's a bit chilly outside. I don't know whether it's on my side. I'm telling you, traffic was bad in the morning. I hope you're keeping safe. Keep safe pia, wear mask. Na kama hujadungwa, pia enda ukadungwe. Anyway, I want us to pick on a very good conversation today that we have. And I'm joined with very beautiful guests. And guess what? They're from an organization that you might want to join after listening to this good conversation. So I'm not alone. We are going to usher in some very good guests, and they're going to tell us where they are, what they do, which is this good organization that they in, and what does it help the world. Like, we're going to know everything. It's very nice. Kindly tune in until the end. So help me usher in our guests and let them have the privilege of even at least introducing themselves, because I don't want to spoil nianze hapa kusema majina sio zao. Anyway, let us introduce our guests. We start from the far end. Karibu sana.
Asante sana. For my name is Dr. Teresia Njora. I'm a member of GFIM. Na hiki kikundi cha GFIM is an international foundation that helps women who are in business. So I joined GFIM because there was some women competition, and I found myself even winning.
Wow. So yes. It's a GFIM organization.
Yes.
All right. Just pause from there and we'll pick it on kutoka hapo.
Thank you.
Let us introduce our lady here.
Hi, thank you. I am Dr. Dashanaba King, also known as Queen Mother, and I am the coordinator for Global Foundation for Education and Economic Mobility. The acronym is GFIM. You'll hear us using that, but it's really Global Foundation for Education and Economic Mobility. I am the lead consultant on the ground for making things happen.
Wow. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Welcome.
I am Dr. Mary Gambi. During the day, I am a lecturer, a mom, and a wife.
Wow.
And the rest of the time, I am the founder of the New Me. New Me is a new initiative that makes breast prosthetics or silicone breast for women who have lost their breasts due to cancer.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you so much for that introduction, and thank you so much, ladies, for even accepting my invite. It's just an honor for having you on the show. So what are we talking when we talk of GFIM, you know? What is GFIM? Kindly, Dr. King, try to explain to us what is GFIM.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, GFIM is a US-based organization, and it is a 501c3. I think in this culture, we say nonprofit. And their goal and their mission really is to increase the possibility of women and children. Two areas they focus on. One area is called the Geechee area in the United States.
Yeah.
And the second area is for Sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah.
And their focus is to focus on women and to see what are the women in Africa doing. Because you see, women in other parts of the world, they want to know what you're doing. But more importantly, in the Global Foundation for Economic Mobility organization, they have this mission to help foster and support the work of the women. And they just happen to start in Africa in a country called Ghana and a country called Kenya. So in order to find out what the women were doing, they wanted to have a competition and hear what is it that the women in Africa are up to.
It's like they wanted to nurture what women do and at least give them a voice.
Exactly. And they were looking for women who are startups, because part of the Global Foundation's mission is to foster a agreement or understanding with those women so they can help usher them into growing into the kind of firms they really want to be. So for me, being one whose mission in Africa is to work with men and women, my area is in entrepreneurship. I served as the director of entrepreneurship at USIU Africa. And I'm very proud to say I've trained over 5,000 women in the East African EAC area. And so I love them. This is why I'm really here. So when GFIM was looking for someone to do the job, if you will, I was recommended.
GFIM is a dream come true for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like we matched.
And that is where now we are featuring in Dr. Teresia that the GFIM nurtured.
Yes.
Tell us something slightly about how did you meet GFIM? Like, how did you know about it?
Okay. I got the invitation through email. My friend saw the competition that was announced, and she told me, now Tracy, I think now you can start this because they are giving very good money. So I just applied, and the time I applied, I saw the time we were going to do the pitching, we were so many because I think we were over 50. So it was my fear. And then we were given like 5 minutes that we are going to pitch for 5 minutes. But I gave myself morale and I said that I'm going to go until the end. So we went for the pitching. And when I just started, my light went off and I continued because me, I never give up. I'm the kind of women who never give up.
You don't give up?
Me, I don't. So I continued with my pitching. And then imagine at the end of the pitching, I had that now we have the people who have, the women who have won, they were announced. But me, when I was switching off my computer, I had, now we have the run-up, Teresia.
Wow.
I was so happy.
And when you're talking about run-up,
yes.
What exactly are we saying? Because we need to understand who is a run-up.
Yeah. I can say that a run-up, the way I'm understanding, because we had the women who had to win and take the money home.
Yeah.
But there was somebody like me, a run-up, who could benefit with the mentorship.
Wow.
Like the way now you can hear, because now I have my products here. I'm going to sell them everywhere in the country, outside the country.
Wow.
Yes.
So
being a run-up,
it was announced.
Yes.
You were somewhere.
Yeah, I was somewhere. And imagine I was just leaving. But when I heard that, I said, no. Even if I did not get that hard shillings, I'm so happy because I can say that I'm the luckiest.
Wow.
Yeah, because right now, you see, now I'm in the media, I'm advertising my products.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
and
it's an organization that has supported you so well.
Yes.
What are the benefits that has come with that support that you received from GFIM?
One benefit I can say that it is exposure. I think now the people who only knew me, it's only the place I work in Baraka Mutido, and maybe the some few people who have been seeing me. Yeah. But now I'm known even outside Kenya.
Wow, that's so nice.
My products can be advertised even in international. So like now we can just be living here and I'm asked for a tender for so many products in America.
Amen to that. And that is what we are waiting for. Wow, that's so nice. And it's so good to hear that a person who, you know, even the place you're saying, just known, you know, it's even like a place people might think we don't receive newspapers there. And now you're known internationally. That is so awesome. I can see you have very nice products here. But before we reach to that, let us welcome Dr. Mary. How did you meet with GFIM?
Wow. My story actually is very similar to Teresia's.
Yeah.
You know, with social media and WhatsApp and email, I got the announcement from a sister of mine. And she says, Mary, you've got nothing to lose. Just apply. And I said, what do you mean I have nothing to lose? Let me look. I looked at the announcement for a business pitch competition.
Wow.
And I looked at the registration money and I put it down. And then later on, I looked it up and I said, they had reduced the money from 4,500 to 500. And my sister said, here's the money. You have nothing to lose now.
Totally not your work.
It's not my, so okay, I applied. And that is how I met GFEM. But my story starts a little bit going back to 2016. And that is why I have to give credit to my sister Patricia Mugambi Ndegwa. In 2016, I was diagnosed with cancer. Okay, and it has come back 4 times. And in fact, tomorrow I'll be going for my 32nd chemo. So this is a miracle. But the thing is, in those 4 years, I lost my breast. And I wanted to look feminine, to look like a lady, you know? So my flat chest was flat. And so I stuffed socks to look like a lady, and the socks would go out, the T-shirts that I put in, the headscarves. So one day I said, you know what, I can make my problem go away. I will research and come with a breast prosthesis for me. And prosthesis is a body, let's say a fake body part. You make it and you wear it.
Okay.
So I wanted my fake breast, a nice fake breast. So I researched and I came up with a silicone breast prosthesis, the kind, you know, when you buy a doll and that face and the hands, that is made of silicone. And I wanted that. I can make that. So I researched, and this is what I came up with. I want you to touch it, and it's actually a breast.
Yeah, it is.
And, and this is what I am wearing. Okay, and so
and it does not fall out.
No, it doesn't fall. It doesn't shrink. It keeps its shape, and believe me, I can swim with it. So when I wear my swimsuit, nobody can tell, hey, you've got a hole on your chest. So when I met GFEM, I pitched my business, my new business, a new me. And I told, when they said, okay, do you have one last thing? I said, I don't believe I will win this competition.
But let me
it is so, the competition was stiff. And later on, when Dr. King said, the winners are, and I thought she had actually made a mistake when she said Mary Gambi and somebody else.
You are dreaming.
Wow.
I looked at my husband and
They call my name.
Is there another Dr. Mary?
Let's wait and see whether someone maybe.
So you've asked my story. So it's a long story, but this is
you'll share it better.
Yes.
We have to, guys. These are like real breasts. You can't tell. Very soft.
So if it's good enough for me to wear, it's good enough for another woman.
Yes.
So, and that's especially from your story, that it motivated you to come up with this, and now a winner of GFEM. That's so nice. You know, the GFEM organization, I feel it's an organization that has featured in every kind of a woman, you know, the one with a small business, especially even the one who is thinking of starting and just buys products and puts them up for people to buy or to. So it's nurturing from down, like not for people who already are maybe established. It's for the starters.
Yes, absolutely for the starters, because what was different and exciting for me, working with women and encouraging women to become licensed, to get their businesses licensed. GFEM did not require that you have a license to be a part of this competition. That was hard.
You know, I want you to explain it better. What do I qualify to be a GFEM member? But before that, kindly explain to us. I've heard she's a runner and she's a winner. try to explain to us what are those things.
Okay.
Which one takes money home,
Okay.
and this mentorship, how is it going to help me? Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for that. Well, the way the GFilm business pitch competition works is there would be 2 winners who would win 100,000 Kenya shilling each. And the third winner, if you will, or runner-up, would get 6 months of coaching and mentorship. Okay, 6 months
Yes.
of coaching and mentorship from the GFilm organization, again, a U.S.-based 501c3. So it was 3 that we were looking for, just 3.
And then I believe there are others. How did the others come?
Well, that had to do with who was at the table. GFilm's partners on the ground, Queen Mother Speaks, and the Commonwealth Business Women's Network Kenya.
Wow.
And the CEO of that is none other than the vivacious Miss Nana Wanjep. So Nana and I have worked together on many, many projects since I've been in Kenya, like I've been in Kenya at least 10 years now.
10
And we
years.
worked together on many, many projects.
Wow.
Okay, so she came to the table, the organization, as a partner with GFilm. So there's GFilm from America with Queen Mother Speaks locally, and myself, who's a speaker and can certainly tell the story. And then, of course, there is the Commonwealth. So during the competition, and the judges were like, oh my God, these women are awesome. Wait, what are we gonna do now? And Commonwealth at the table said, bam! They put another 100,000 shillings on the table. And it made magic in the air. All of a sudden there was magic. And the judges said, we gotta go back and deliberate again.
The judges are so pleased.
Yes! And they went back and they deliberated again, and they came back with 2 additional winners.
Each taking 50-50.
Each taking 50-50.
Wow.
And we were all just so excited. And I was blown away when that happened. Now, the event was virtual. Okay, it was a virtual competition. Okay, and we are planning to do something again. So women,
we need to know that, you know,
something will happen again.
Be part of this. Maybe I might be the next winner.
That's right.
Dr. Teresia, and talking about having 3 competitors, you know, you came up with something here. You're a runner. It's a runner what?
A runner-up.
Okay. And then you have some things here.
Yes.
For how long have you received this mentorship?
Before I reached that mentorship, let me just say where my business came from. Because since 2012, we have been empowering women and young mothers and girls in this country, the marginalized and the disadvantaged one. And we came to realize that when we were doing the mentorship and through that empowerment, we started something we call vocational training. And in vocational training, you know, when you are doing mentorship for a woman or a lady, you have to show her how she's supposed to do tomorrow. We try to create employment. And through this creation of employment, that's where we started the vocational training. We brought the beadwork, as you can see them. And we also brought the textile industry.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Such that any lady who trains after the training, they can start their own businesses. And I realized that they were making very nice products. And when they make all these products, now for sustainability of our project, we started selling them. And now we had to go to the market and see how we can start selling them. And through that, you can see that we also take care.
Let me see this.
They are beautiful.
Yeah,
They're beautiful.
Yes. Once the ladies know how to make them, they go and sell. They get money for their households. And you can see the very, very nice dress that we have been making. Now that's how we started our business. Now
very nice ones. This one is typically African woman.
Yes.
You know? And I think African culture is very sweet, very beautiful. Look at this, you know? I'm loving this, guys. It's so beautiful. Let's see this. I'm loving the work these people have done.
Yes. I mean,
yes.
This one was nice. And I think it's why you convinced those judges to
Yes.
add more, because, guys, work done well, perfectly. And she has more.
Yes. And then I came to realize that when you want to go to the market, you must go with something that is very unique. You cannot copy others, but you have to make your own things very unique in a way that when you go to the market, you are able to sell. That's how we came up with such dresses. And you know, most of the women, they do not like wearing coats and the whatever, the pullovers.
Yeah.
So we just decided to be making something like this. In Kiswahili tunaitaga mtandao.
Mtandio. Unaiweka juu tu.
Yeah. You wear the dress and then you cover.
Wow. Very nice.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I also like the way it's like an organization too. So it's an organization inside an organization.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
For us, we are very happy for GFM because you can see now we have been having a lot of products, but we didn't have the
way
market.
to sell the market. Now I see your market has expounded.
Yes.
You know, internationally. That's so nice.
Yes.
Wow.
And
see this. It is very
you know, not many shops in Kenya that you go and find such things.
Okay.
Not unless you come to GFM.
Hold well, you know. Guys, you need to see this.
You see this?
Wow.
It's like the Maasai's.
Yeah.
The Maasai cape.
So,
we just make very simple dresses.
hii ni kazi ya mikono yenu.
Yeah. We do it by our own hands. Although we have the machines to do this,
but the
much of
whole
the
idea is yours.
Yes.
And I also like the way you've also added other people inside.
Yes.
And also the way now you have market.
Yes.
Just because of GFM.
Yeah. Wow. And why I found that I was supposed even to win before even I went for the competition, it is because they say that they are looking for the people or the women who are making impact to the community.
Yes.
And I realized that in Baraka, we have been having like 1,500 women members who have been trained, who are continuing the training and mentorship. So even the time I was going for the pitching and the competition, I was 100% that I'm going to win.
That is why you So she came to the competition as a winner.
Confident.
Yes.
Yeah.
Confident.
Even today,
Yes.
I normally say that I'm a winner.
Yes.
It doesn't
and you
matter
are.
whether I'm a learner, but me, I won.
See,
Yes.
see the way you look beautiful.
Yeah.
I love how you know everything is blending.
Yes.
African culture is
normally
very
walk-
beautiful.
It is.
I work with my business.
Now this is your business.
Yes.
I would love to have one like that. That's so nice. Yeah, you're looking so beautiful, and also the way you incorporated other people, and now you can do this. I'm telling you, this is very beautiful, and for sure you're going far.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's something that GFM, thank you so much for nurturing this, because I wouldn't have known Dr. Teresia if it were not for GFM.
Yes.
And what I feel GFM has done, it's not selfish, it's not looking at its own benefit. You see, people are putting down their money just to let others be motivated.
Yes.
Wow. How do you feel?
I'm feeling so good.
And especially for your future, how do you see your business? Because this is an international business.
Now I'm seeing my business as an international business. And also we are going to empower more girls, especially the marginalized girls who are jobless. You know, in Kenya, we have so many ladies or women who have really gone to school, they are graduates, they have degrees and PhDs, but they are jobless.
Wow.
So what I know that we are going to do through this project, we are going to empower many. Because we are going to train them on vocational training and also on business. And because I know very soon we are going to get business, especially the traders from outside the country, we are going to sell a lot.
You are.
Yes.
Like you're already selling. These things are beautiful. Dr. King, when you saw her and she's in the competition and this came out and even the judges wanted to have more women come on board and showcase. What was your feeling as someone?
Wow, I was Basically, I was like, hallelujah. Let me just be clear. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Because this is what women want. This is what they seek. If you're going into business, you want to make an impact. And the goals of GFAM and the Commonwealth Business Women Network and Queen Mother Speaks, they all gelled together. So to be a part of it, I just felt blessed to be a part of it. And I also know that this is part of the reason why I am here in this country. I've been living in Africa, I've lived in maybe 10 or 12 different countries over the last 30 or 40 years. I just said, Lord, use me. And wherever you send me, I'll go. And I have been all over South Africa and all over West Africa, but I have never come to East Africa. I was saving East Africa. I said I would do East Africa when I got married. Because somebody said to me, don't do everything, honey. Leave something for your husband to do. I said, okay, I'll wait. I'll save East Africa for my husband. Okay? So I had purposely not come this way. And so after I got married, then I said, I want us to do East Africa.
That's so nice. Dr. Teresia, we have someone else who is still wants to join here, and Dr. Teresia has really you've really done a good job, and thank you. I want you to, within 30 seconds, tell a woman outside there something and why should we consider these small jobs?
What I want to tell the women outside there is that one thing, they are not supposed to say that there is no jobs, because the jobs are there. It is also good for them to join the vocational training, even if it is in the informal sector, because once you have a skill, you have a job. And also, I'm telling them that they are also supposed to be taking the opportunity, especially when you hear that there is a competition somewhere, there is a message for invitation that people are going for a competition. You just go there, because you never know whether you are going to win like the way I won. So I'll tell them that there are jobs in Kenya, because we have the self-employment, and also they have to come out and practice whatever we are practicing.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Teresia. Ladies, this is just amazing. I feel like I'm home, you know. But because of time, let us take a very short break, and then we will be back, guys, and come see more. There's more. I told you today, there's just more from this table. You'll get enough and even take some home. So let's take a very short break and then come back. Thank you.
Everywhere, GBS.
Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining with us. We are here with GFIM ladies, and if you're joining with us, they're going to explain what is GFIM, by the way. With us, we had Dr. Teresia before we went for a break, and she had really amazing things, products here. You'll see them, by the way. We'll have to put them, and they are very nice. With us here, we have Dr. King, who has come and explaining a lot more about GFIM organization, which you should listen more carefully, because I feel like I'm being part of it even before I end the show. And you might also want to join them, because they are nice. They're doing nice things to women, because they're empowering women who have other small businesses, or they're starting their businesses, and it's just amazing. We have Dr. Mary with us too, and she is one of the winners who won, because they had a competition. And now with us, we are ushering in Claire. Welcome so much. Say hi to viewer.
Hi viewers.
Thank you so much. You're looking amazing.
Thank you.
I also believe you are one of amongst the winners.
Yes.
And you're here. Tell us something about you. Let the audience know who is Claire.
So my name is Claire Osoro. I'm the managing director of Quest Dynamics Limited. Quest Dynamics is a tracking and inventory management solutions company. So we major on IT, software and hardware. Claire is also a volunteer project manager at Wote kwa Wote. Wote kwa Wote is a persons with disability community-based organization in Dandora. I'm also a volunteer with United Nations Volunteer. I'm a mother to a very handsome 11-year-old.
Wow.
You see me? You can see him.
You look so young. I thought you would say 1 year.
No, 11.
Wow.
11.
11. Amazing.
What else do I do?
We don't know. Tell us.
I definitely am here in capacity of being a participant and a member with Global Foundation for Economic Education, and economic mobility. So GFIM set out a contest for business owners, women-led organizations, and women-owned organizations to participate. So I got to learn about it through another network where I'm a member, the Commonwealth Business Women Network. So the COO pushed me to actually get involved because I was thinking, most of the time when we pitch for IT, most people don't understand.
Yeah, sure.
Like, even when I do my introduction, everyone is like, sounds so serious. Sounds like a boring career. Others actually would be asking, why didn't you pursue what you studied? Because I actually have a degree in electronic media, like journalism, media studies, film. I've practiced that, but I felt like my heart was in a solution-based driven kind of industry. And I've always been a remodel, a business maker. All the companies I've been employed in, I'm usually the solutions provider.
Wow.
So I thought, why not do that for myself? Why not be able to have control of, one, the budgets, two, the people I get to speak to, I get to mentor, because then also with the business, we deal with a lot of technicians. And for me, it's a passion project because I am very careful about empowering the men and young boys who are coming up, because there's so many empowerment programs, and it's very sarcastic because I'm in a program that empowers women, but then we never get to see the continuity of, after I'm empowered, where do I take my skills, my prowess, my money?
Who do you empower?
Yes. So that is what pushed me to start Quest Dynamics. Quest Dynamics is actually a women-led organization whereby I have two other business partners who are men and older.
Wow.
Yes. But I still, out of a vote, the vote was cast and they thought I would be the ideal person to lead the organization to the next vision. So yes, that's clear.
Wow. And how did you come to know about GFIM?
I got to learn about GFIM through Commonwealth Business Women Network.
Yeah, that you are in already.
Yes. So we were sharing with the COO because she's been doing a lot of mentorship to the women in the organization. So when we had a tete-a-tete, she challenged me to participate in the competition. And
just go.
I registered. I actually registered before even the phone call. We could finish the phone call. I'd already finished making the transaction. Like the payment. I made the payment, then I did the application later, just so that I don't lose out. And guys have not also mentioned that Nana is very convincing. So when she tells you, Claire, you had better go for it. You had better go for it.
Wow, so you've known each other for some time?
No, I've not known Nana for a long time, but then I've been in the network. So I've seen what she's been able to do with people. She's very resourceful. And in this year, 2021, I've also been in a self-actualization model for myself, that I'm realizing that women are actually open to building their fellow women. And this itself is a confirmation that there's women out there who want to see their fellow women grow, because we know a woman empowered is a nation empowered.
Sure. Of course, that is why we have Women's View, because, you know, what would the world be like without a woman? You know, she's the creator of all ideas,
there wouldn't
these big buildings, these good things we see, even a man himself, you know. So, Dr. Kim, there is her. She comes and she has her thing. How did you connect, or how did you feel about what, you know, she says, sometimes I tell people what I do and they think that's so boring. That's, you know, that's very serious. You're so bored. Why do you even do that? What was your perspective when
Well, first off, I love the fact that she's a gorgeous, fabulous,
Wow.
brilliant woman. NIT.
Wow.
It's like, yes, yes. So I didn't know who was going to register to be in the competition. But when I got the application and I saw the woman was in IT, I was just thrilled because it's an area that men think they own. Just like some of the Maasai believe they own all the cows in the world. The men believe that they own all the IT. Not so. It's just not so. So I was just happy that she was a part of it.
Yeah.
And I think she impressed the judges because when she was giving her 5-minute pitch, and by the way, I will say this, prior to the pitch, the women had 4 workshops. One workshop on what do funders want, okay? And they had that one workshop 2 times because it was led by my American peers. And many of the women couldn't understand their English. So I said, that's okay, we want to do it again, and we're gonna do it with locals so that they can understand what funders want. And the second workshop was how to create the best business pitch. And that's the workshop that I was giving to them.
Wow.
And a lot of the women didn't make it to the first one. They wanted to have it again, and I'm like, oh yeah. So they had 4 workshops instead of 2. Okay, pitching them on how to actually give a business pitch, of which many of them didn't know because they're startups. They've never been in a competition before.
How many were they when they were starting?
We started out with 52, and 52 went down to 32, and 32 went down to 23 who actually participated in the pitch competition itself. And the way they didn't stay in is A, they didn't fill out the application form, or B, they had a problem paying 500 shillings. Let me just say, this competition started out at 4,500 Kenya shillings to be a part of it. And somewhere along the way, the GFEM group decided to drop it down to 500.
The registration.
And then I still had women saying they got to find the 500. When you know that they got 500, okay? So
that's how they
those who we didn't put anybody out for any reason. If they're out, they nominated themselves out for one reason, or the other.
Dr. Mary,
Yes.
take us through your journey. You know, you've had us see these amazing things,
Yes.
and now we know that this one was from a motivation of what you went through.
The cancer, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
the cancer. And how did you come to know about it? How did you feel? And what was your first thought? Because outside there are women who are very scared of hearing even the word cancer, you know. They feel it's a death sentence. I don't have tomorrow. Like they start even dying in their mind even before time.
Yes.
So kindly take us through your journey in a very short while so that we can understand better what Dr. Mary is doing with the society.
Okay. My journey began in 2016. It was a cold July, and I was marking papers. I was warmly dressed, and my hands were cold, and I needed to put them somewhere warm. So I did this put my hand in the armpit and, pressed hard. And that is when I felt a little hard lump over there. And because I'm in healthcare, I realized that I needed to go for checkup right away. And after a series of tests, I got the diagnosis that I had stage 2 breast cancer. Well, I got the first operation, removed the lump, went through chemo, radiation, but my cancer turned out to be very aggressive, extremely aggressive, and it came back within 3 years, and 4 doctors told me that I could not keep my breast. They actually gave me a choice. If you want to live, cut off the breast. If you don't cut off, if you keep the breast, you die. So death or life? Death or life? Make your decision, quick.
Wow.
So I decided to leave. I let go of the breast. I had breastfed for my 2 children. I was in my late 40s. I wasn't going to breastfeed again. So psychologically over here, losing a breast for a woman is tough. I wouldn't cheat you. It does something psychologically. But then I realized I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I've got so much to live for.
Yes.
And that's what I needed. I need to be alive for my children. But then I had a hole in my chest.
That one was not good.
That
So
was
now
not a good.
it recurred and then
It kept coming for every year. So, as I said, it's aggressive. And the doctor said, well, it's aggressive, so we are going to be aggressive in checking it.
Wow.
So, I want to tell the women out there first, don't be afraid. Okay, we are human, we get to be afraid. But go for your checkup, check your breasts, do the, I have to say it on camera, do a breast exam.
Yeah.
Okay, it saves you. Because if you let fear stop you from going for a checkup, then you're saying, I am choosing death.
Okay. Just the way the doctors told you.
Yes.
To live or to die.
Live or die. So if you're scared and you don't go for checkup, you're just saying, okay, I'm going to be buried on this day, blah, 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 blah. Go for a checkup.
Don't fear.
Don't fear. And if you get a positive diagnosis, it is not the end.
Like
it is,
say, ladies, she's very beautiful. A very
Thank
beautiful
you.
lady. Anyone would have told me she's struggled like that. I wouldn't say anything like she looks gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that is what inspired you to this, because you had a whole.
Yeah,
I like
I
the way
had a
you were
hole.
confident.
And I didn't like putting my socks, and I would run out of socks.
And now you have an organization.
Yes. So this a new me is actually the word it says. It's a new me, a brand new me without my breast. But I have this. This is exactly what I have on my chest. And after a year of research and experimentation, a lot of failure, I came up with this. This is the material that is used to make dolls. It's medical silicone. It will not cause any allergies. It will not shrink. And as I said, I go to swim with it.
And for even people who have small breasts and they want to
Oh,
add,
believe me. By the way, we tried.
asking for a friend.
We were just goofing around. And a lady put this over here, and she had instant big breasts. And she loved it. She loved it. So yes, I intended to this for women with mastectomies, but there's a new customer, ladies. If you want instant big breasts,
A new market.
a new market.
Instead of going for the plastic surgery and
Okay.
having silicone planted inside your
By the way,
breast.
that one, the reconstruction is 1 million in Kenya. I was asking for the doctor, if you've got 1 million, you can go for
Or
reconstruction.
rather, because zote too, they are not permanent.
Yeah.
So this one is better and it's very soft.
I
Guys,
want you to try it and
Myself.
touch it. You guys, come on.
Dr. Mary wants me to
I'm
try
just
it.
thinking about, is it allowed to encourage people to have it on? Because then I'm thinking of the trauma, for example, a man would have to realize that you don't actually have.
Okay.
No,
Traumatize him.
I will answer that question. I'm a
Traumatize
married
him.
woman, and yes, the men also get traumatized. One, when you have cancer. Two, when you lose it. Because, okay, I said I'm in healthcare. As human beings, who's your first relationship?
Mother.
With your mother. And what does the mother do to you to stay alive as a baby?
Well,
Every man, every human, every mammal,
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like,
every mammal gets breastfed. Hey, we are mammals.
yeah.
Okay, we have a relationship with the breast.
yes.
Exactly. Okay.
So, and also I feel, if for everyone, even the one who has breast and they want to add on size, even if they have this one, it will also reduce the trauma, stigma that has, no, I don't have breast, this one is for those who don't have breast.
Yes.
So you can imagine you're finding them and you're going kwa supermarket and buying them.
Yeah.
You see, they are just
Yeah.
all over. Then
Yes.
we will have help women who feel
That's right.
Yeah.
this one is only
That's
for people who don't have a breast.
Yes.
They're very-
What about the women you see in Hollywood and they have these big voluptuous breasts? I've always wanted something like that. Ladies, we can have it now. We can have it now, ladies. I can't wait to put these on and all of a sudden, have
Some picture.
I'm like, Lord, you didn't give me everything I wanted. I'm glad for what I got, Lord. I'm not complaining, but wouldn't I love to have some voluptuousness?
So you can have a new me.
Yes.
if you want.
If you want.
And this is what Dr. Mary does. And surely you have brought a new me.
Yes.
And, yeah, you need to get her contact for private. You call her privately. Don't text here. We don't want to know whether you want a new
And
me,
we'll
but-
put the number on the screen for her.
Yeah, we
Wonderful.
will. So we want to know, do we have other activities that, because of time, do we have other activities that GFIM does apart from just this?
Well, first off, there will be another competition coming into next year. I haven't decided exactly when we're going to host it, but there will be another competition. And the idea is that you will find through the GFEM organization people who want to invest in women entrepreneurship.
Wow. And how often is this the first competition?
This is the first competition for GFEM.
So you want it to be so often?
Yeah.
Wow, that is
we wanna
very
have
nice.
more.
Do we have slots for other companies to come and join with you, or even for other ladies who want to come and join with you?
Well, in terms of slots, certainly we need more sponsors because getting more sponsors, we can even sponsor the payment for some of the women to even be in the competition. Remember, it started out at $4,500, and that was to give me a budget to be able to do things. But when they slashed it, it left no budget. So with other sponsors, that would be great. They can help us do more in this market. And as far as the women, when we open up the competition, go online, get yourself registered.
Where are we located in Kenya?
In Kenya, we're located with Queen Mother Speaks. And Queen Mother Speaks has a virtual platform every Wednesday, live at 5 on Facebook.com, Queen Mother Speaks. We go live and we talk about all of these various things. In the United States, they're located in South Carolina.
Wow, that is very nice. Ladies, this was very nice. Obviously, we did not get enough time because you have so much on this table. Like the way I told you, there's just so much to fetch from here. Nakwambia, you can never get enough. And these ladies are very funny, cute, and everything. So thank you so much, ladies, for coming.
Want an instant breast to take home?
That one, I'll inbox you. And say what exactly I want. That was very nice presentation. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again.
So are we.
More conversation.
Yes.
So say bye to the viewer. You can leave your number and say bye. Just leaving your number, bye. Leaving your number and bye.
Viewers, it's wonderful. Thank you for inviting me. If you want to call Anumi or Mary Gambi, you can reach me at 070-216-9767. 070-216-9767. But no calls after 10 p.m., please.
Kindly. Dr. King, welcome.
Yes, well, you can reach me through Queen Mother Speaks. Queen Mother Speaks, Facebook.com/Queen Mother Speaks, every Wednesday live at 5. And we'll take it from there. We have a Gmail, Queen Mother Speaks at gmail.com. Check us out.
Thank you. Claire.
Quest Dynamics Limited on all social media platforms. Cell number is 0720-858497.
That's very nice. We'll have their contacts on the screen so that if you want to reach out to them, feel free and keep the conversation lit kabisa. On our social media, you want anything, you want any comment reaching to us, let it be positive and let us have it. Thank you so much, viewer, for joining with us. This has been very nice. I have enjoyed so much. And these ladies were just the best. We are going to end our show here. This is the end of it because of time. Kindly keep safe. Until next time, I've been your host, Shiro Wangige. Bye.